Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner, and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is. That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
はい、今更ながら来てくださってる方ありがとうございます。ウォッチドックスやっております。やっていきますじゃん、やっております。ちょっといきなりのことすぎていろいろついていってないっていうのがまあ正直なところで、あ、すごいモザイクかかってる。これか。おいでおいで。ちょっといろいろ情報が一気にドバーってきたから、もう処理ができてないっていうのが正直なところだけど。
They've got loads of dead set gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
で、次はどう置いてるの？あ、じゃあどう置いてるのかあれか。解除したから。あれか、ノックダウンしたらもう消えるんだね、彼らは。
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
庶民院に到達しろ。いやー、なんじゃこりゃ。あれも拝借できそうだね。カメラは2箇所。陽動っていうのがよくわからんな。いや、これすげえな、この技術。注意を引く。反応したね。これは一人ずつ。一人ずつやりたい。じゃあな。まずして待って、ちょっとね確認したい。もう一回確認したいか。いるのは残り2人でいいんだよね。いやー、すごいこの技術。いやー、たまらんね。あ、やばい。あっぶね。暗いから助かったのかはわからん。 一人ずつやっていこう。今あれよし。もう一丁 OK。 あ
Staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs.
あ、バレて
These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
分析。
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
はあ、先進むしかないね。ちょっと腰痛持ちになりそうだけど。開けられる？はい、ナイス。
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
トラップ設置してどうするんだろうな。ここなんかありそう。いや違う。ん？ああ、だ真ん中。あ、待った。なんかやらかした？先仕掛けときゃよかった説だね、これね。
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
Acha.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Let's have a look around.
Area's clear. Continuing the search.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Stay alert. Suspect is hit.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
どこを狙ってる？リロードできないのこれ。あ、武器変えられるか。もうやるしかないね。 ガンじゃん。ああ、それなんかよくわかるの。
Staying down. They're shooting at us.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
なんとかなった。
What's wrong?
Three slots on the left.
Good,
One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the route that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
手汗すごっ。あ、こうやって、なるほどね。そうやって回収する。はいはいはい。で、こうやって簿記で掃除する。ああ、なるほど。はいはいはい。上か、上ボタンか。で、リロードはリロード三角。ああ、これ設定変えた方がいいな。
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
鍵か。鍵が入手しないといけません。L3 でエリアをスキャンし。あー、なるほど。はいはいはいはいはい。ハイジャック。お、ダウンルート。すっごっ。で、他はこれも一応ハイジャックできますと。はいはいはいはい。で、終了。はいよ。いや、すごいいいこれ。開けましょう。あ、やべやべやべやべやべやべやべやべ。はいよ。ドーン。ファイヤー。ワンダウン。あ、もうないのか。ほら、顔出さないの？ほら。あ、爆破。バーン。 あ、そういう感じ？よくわかんねえ。バーンじゃねえよ。リローディング。これ視覚で近接なんだね。あ、でもテイクダウンしてる。で、爆弾回収的に1個だけかな。開ける。いろいろ立ち回り事故ってるけど。
With some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of people?
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The Plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day. Time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
They attend Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist group responses. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated. Possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news. Conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
今こうやって話聞きながら操作してるの、これまずすごいな、これ。すげえ。雲型ドローンだね。これ雲大っ嫌いだけど、これはいいな。生物的じゃない動きだね。だから多分嫌いにならない。監視カメラミラーリングって、だから多分あれだね。何にも映ってないようにずっと同じような映像を流してるみたいな感じかな。つかザビーネ生きてたんだね。でもう一箇所なんか入ってくるのかわいいな。なんか外か。いやーすっげえな。CTOS ロンドンをハックしろ。データコアハック。
situation is worse than I thought. Ah, but there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
さあ、これ多分俺のキャラクターっていう認識なのかな、これは。っていうわけでもなさそうだね。いやー、どうしよう。投稿したナチュラルギャラリーのレビュー、純然たるクソ。ものすごいな。元暗号専門家。バイク。ハッキングのクールダウン減少。ダークウェブはあ。結構深いところまで行っちゃってんだね、この人。イアン・ドーソン。サイモンっていうの、すごい名前だね。どうしようかな。あ、そういうのがちゃんとわかる、これ。こういうのなんかね、すごい大事にしちゃうんだよね、俺ね。ひらめじ減少。身体検査。まあ正直、最初わからないこと多いからキャラクターでやっぱ選びたいよねっていうのがあって、ドーソンかな。53なんだ。あ、まあでも確かに芝深いね。データセックが対象標的にしていた過激派グループを排除した。これかっこ悪いな。バイキャ免許の試験に落ちた。一番かっこ悪くない？転換持ち。トレバーかいいやん。まあ自衛したいしな。トレバーで行こうか。新メンバー最初引き続きゲームで拡大させましょう。ちょっと待って。チーム負傷時間短縮。いや、病んでいこうか。病んでいきまーす。よろしく。
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
All right.
ここだと。なんか出たね。あ、これルートかな？あ、違うね。これでルートが出てきます。あー、なるほどね。はいはいはい。ドライブハンドブレーキをオート。そんな細かいんこれ。ちょっと待って。引いちゃうよあんた。あうち。おーっと操作感がなかなか。はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖いギューンオートドライブか何これ。あ、そんなことできんだ。じゃあもう最初からこれでいいや。すげえオートドライブができる。もうやっちゃい日産じゃんこれ。やっちゃいだよね。これいちいちチェック出てるのなんだろう。多分用途とかそういうやつかな。いや絶対こっちの方がいいでしょう。ほんとそれ。でも多分あれでしょ、信号無視とかしたらやばいんでしょ多分。うまいうまいうまい、お上手お上手。じゃあちょっとこの辺から行ってみようか。あ、やばいね。意外とこれ感度っていうかあれな、操作感がすごい。ごめんごめんごめん、そんなつもりはなかったんだ。ハンドブレーキがよくわかんないね。危険運転すぎるわ。あー、なんかついたくさいね。あ、そうでもない。あ、いや、ついてるね。じゃあ適当なところで止めちゃいましょうか。降りる。ああ。やっほー。ダッシュってあれか、スタミナないんかなこれ、概念的には。ビッグベンだー。いやー、俺も見に行きたいんだよな、ビッグベンマジで。イギリス、もうね、ヨーロッパ行きたいんですよ、私、ほんと。いろいろね、行きたいところがあって。で、着いたけど、ここに入ればいいっていうわけじゃない。 なんか良さげだね。あ、そうみたいだね。
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
As long as I don't have to cut my pant or unlock some ancient blood seal, we should be fine.
こんにちは。はいはい。濃度関数。ああ、なるほどね。はいはいはいはい。ああ、そういうことか。はいはい、わかった。回転、回転。はい、オッケー。で、ここも。あ、違うか。あ、そこか。なんか違うね。あ、これだ。回転。で、解除。これか。はいはい。で、解除。回転。解除。
One of Sabine's, are you?
Okay.
I'll see you downstairs later then. これで入れますね。スマホポチポチであんなことで簡単にやっちゃっていいのかね、私。開ける。
Wish me luck. やばい。もうなんか感動してる。感動が止まらんで。おお、一気に。おお。すごいね、これ。あ、一気になんか、パンクな感じになってきたね。Hello? Anyone there? I better get the power back on.
基本的にマネキンってやっぱりなんかあれだよね。暗いところで見ると怖いイメージしかないけど。なんか落ちてる。
From the Buccaneer, this is the bug. Hello, resistors, it's bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended
日本語で OK。
Albion's contract, and have also boasted that
はい。日本語で OK。字幕ください。英語わかんないんだから俺は。聞くと落ち着くってだけで。いやー、すごいね。こういう。いやー、綺麗なグラフィック。ロボットアームがあるね。なんだろうね。なんじゃこりゃ。スパコン的なやつ。インタラクト。
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Sabine sent me. I'm a friend.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
アグリ来てた。あー、来るとも違うね。Wi-Fi スポット。そんなコソコソしながらやらなくたって。
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Who could be brazen enough to set DedSec up for the bombings?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
あれ、ハッカー集団なんだね。
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Well, Ross Clark, I'm glad you're still with us.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Listen me. As far as London is concerned, DedSec is responsible for the bombings. And anyone still working for them is persona non grata.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Well, sometimes you have to do what's right.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Technology アップロード、テックポイント、ロンドンに至るところに見つかる、習得して、テクノロジーアップグレードを購入しよう。ガジェット&ウェポン。おー、なんかすんげえ出てきたな。今10あるのね。はあはあはあはあはあ。 ドローンハック、ピストル。あ、さっき拾ったやつのマガジンが増えるのね。はいはいはい。データ。あ、はいはい。あ、また購入しないといけないね。はいはい。どれか2つか。はい、ジャンパーさん、こんにちは。レジスタンスの革命児ことね、レジスタンスじゃなくて革命軍になる、これ。あ、まあ。あながち間違えてないもんね。病院のためミュートにして、あー、そういうことか。どれを買おうかな。まあ、やっぱ、相棒は欲しいよね。購入。買った。ロードアウトを編集できる。ロードアウトってなんじゃ、これか。はいはいはいはい。ガジェットがはい。
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
デッドセックショップにアクセスしろ。鼻痛くて耳鼻科に来てた。あららら。鼻痛いってなんだろうね。ちょっと怖いね。さて、ここで変えますと、ワードロープ。マスクは何があるの？はー、すげえな、これ。まあ、これでしょ。やっぱ男はやっぱりガスマスクですよ。あれ、まず装備したちゃんと。すんごい不穏なこと言ってるんだけど、この人。で、他になんかなんか医者っぽいやつに着替えられるんだ。まあこれはこれでいいか。インナーがお金どんくらい持ってるのとして375。ほぼほぼドクロだね。でもこれいいな。下があのマークがあってこれがあると。高っ、1280円。まあいいや、コツコツ食べますか。バッグ、レッグエはこれは別にあれか。ちゃんとマスクもあるんだね。
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
なるほど。ジャンパーさんありがとう。よし、行く。
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Oh, いきなり
Some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
終わった。終わった。
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak
ガー
point.
ドブレイクを行う。
Yes. Nice one. You're getting it.
ガードを教えて。
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance.
なるほど。
Nice one. That's it.
あ、いた。あ、間違えた。四角だった。あ、いた。怒んないで。痛いな。あ、いいよっと。はあ、はあはあ、なになになになになに、いきなりかよ。ちょっと待って。あ、やべ。あ、いた。死ぬんじゃね俺。あれだな、連撃。あー、これがうまくいいかな。まあまあ一緒。めっちゃ体響いとるやんけ。無理しちゃダメよ。
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
はーい。これどうなってんの？まあここまでがチュートリアル的なね。
Where would you like me to get started?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Albion's abused their authority to consolidate power. They're holding on to it by keeping everyone afraid.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Anything you need, Sabine, me there for you.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Free country, yeah. Look where that's from.
マップはめっちゃ遠くねー。めっちゃ遠くねー。これは新ミッション。おー、ごめんごめん。何？サイドミッション。クランケリーがダークウェーブでそれを準備中からスタートを人間という命の自然状態が
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
おー、なんじゃこれ、なんじゃこれ、なんじゃこれ。おー、なんじゃこりゃ。急になんじゃこりゃ。シーズンパス5000円もかかんのこれ。戦隊ものって思っちゃったなんかものすごいなこれ。まあいいや、気にしない。なんかさっきのマスクとかなんちゃらとかってあれどうすんだ？これでどうにかあるわけじゃなくて、何しよう。とりあえずメインいっちゃう？メインにして 1200m、1キロちょっとか。さっきの車ってどうしたっけ？あら、あれ、ちょっと待って。なんかすごいことに、こういうこと起きんの？じゃあちょっといいことする？いいことするって。
Auto drive now enabled.
はいはいはいはい。はいはいはい。ごめん、君じゃない。
Sorry if I thought we'd taken over now.
しょっぱなから盗んでいくスタイル。ちょっとあれだな、車の操作感がすごい難しい。そういう感じ。あらららららあらららら、こうか。はいはいはいはい。カーナビ先輩よろしくね。何ちょっとかっこいい曲流しちゃってんのこの人、生意気だな。スーッと危ないね。危ないね危ないね危ないね危ないね。大丈夫大丈夫。大丈夫大丈夫。はいはいはいはい、行くよー行くよー。おお、操作感がすごーい。これ多分いくらスピード出しても大丈夫なんだよな、きっとな。指導で飛ばすぎだけどね、これ普通に。なんかごめん、待った俺やらかした。ちょっと待って。俺さんお姉さん引いた。お姉さんじゃあなどいて危ないやばい、手汗がすごい。お姉さんごめんね。なんとなくわかる。言いたい、やってほしいことはよくわかるんだけど、これ難しい。ついた感じだね。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。人引いた車で裁判所に来たっていうこれどっから入る？そこ？犯行者であるべきで抽出し、抽出し、人々のあるべき揺るがせろ。どっから入るんか。そっから入ればいい？間違えたね。そこに入りたいんだが入れた。 立ち入り禁止エリア。
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Now that Albion has control of the courts, they can arrest and prosecute anyone they want to eliminate. You don't have to kill someone just to silence them.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
相棒出番だ。
Putting the spider out of commission.
中止です。
Let's get this little shit.
Looks clear. We'll check another area.
もうちょっとやってみる？
Don't see anyone. I'll go over there.
警戒されちゃってるね。
Check your doors and corners.
We lost the suspect. Resume patrol.
Immature. Nasty. Fucking texting on duty. Get with it.
OK。こんだけ敵さんがいて、これチェックとかつけられないのかね。間違えた。これ武装してる。これは結構いろんなところにあるね。あー、これか。ちょっと待ってね、これははいはい。あ、行き過ぎ。 ろにある。これか。はいはい。だから問題、こういう手前2人か。だね。はいはい。あいつはあいつ多分陽動しないとダメだね。あ、そっち行っちゃう。ちょっと動き知りたいな。こっち見てる。オッケー。怖いから後ろから回ろうか。ああ、回れない。ここまではオッケー。でもまだあいつで、あ、はい、大丈夫か。あ、違う。これ。オッケー。で、これで開くから。開いたら開いたらやっぱやばいんだね。どうなんだこれ。はあはあはあ。血が行き過ぎ。そうじゃなくて、この辺は多分自力で行かないとダメだな。ルートはごめんなさいね、ちょっとぐだってるけど、そこはお許しください。ここトラップ設置したんだよね、きっと。でもルート的にはこっち通った方が良くて。何これ。上通って奥か。はい、その反対側まで行かない。ああ、そういうことね。はいはいはい。 ち行かなくてよくて、でルートがだからあそこの階段を使わん方がいい。いやーどうだろうなこれ。ずーっと行ってああそういうルートね。こうなってます。待って、階段上がるところってさ、1箇所しかない。おっとっと、1箇所しかないけ。はい。いや、そっから行けそうだな。これ階段になってません？どっから入れてる？いや、暗くてわからん。だからそこであれだな、誤作動を起こして、この下にいる3人はどうにかしたい。で、その後は、さーっと上登ればいけるかな。っていう感じか。そう。おー、びっくりした。おちょ。っていうことですか。ここで注意を引くときにどんくらい人が集まれるかって話なんだよな。あいつらがこちらに近づいてきたね。いけるかな。えい。反応してる？ちょっと待って。ああ、反応してるわ。一人反応したか。難しいねこれ。いや、バレてね。チラチラいんのバレてね。
Wait, what was that noise?
Must have got away. All right, let's wrap this up.
難しいよこのゲーム。
I want a lockdown on that spider.
どうしようかこれ。間違えた。
I don't even want this in my history. I better not see you again.
こんな右往左往してていいのか果たして。連れてけるのをせいぜい一人間違えた。せいぜい一人でさささーっと行かなくちゃいけないんだ。もう一回カメラ見たい。いやーごめんなさいね、ほんとね、こんなあれになってて。ちょっとお姉さんかわいそうだけどテイクダウン取るしかないかねこれ。なんかそんな気がする。あー間違えた。
Just swallow it.
一旦 これいいのかわからん。これいいのかこれ見つかるよね、多分ね。聞いてくれるわけないよね、多分ね。あれでも意外とバレてない。あ、意外とバレて。あ、意外とバレてないぞ。意外とバレてないのであれば、できることは増えますよと。あっ、それバレないってマジかよ。で、これいかんだろやっといてなんだけど、それいかんだろ。でも多分ここで、あれだよね、ここのトラップとか起動しちゃったら多分もう一緒にバレちゃう。なのね、きっとね。なので、こう起きるとこってない？なんかよくわからんけど、スカートできそうな予感。そしたらばごめんさーっといってさーっといって、あいつは陽動できる。ちょっとルート知りてえな。大丈夫そう。オッケー、ここまで来た。であと階段か。で、階段まで来られることはないから、この辺でなんかできる？特にできることはなくて、あそこからしか上がれないんだよね、おそらく。あのおっさんもテイクダウン取った方がいいんだよな。いや、取んなくていいか。ハイジャックして、なんかできないかな。で、ほとんど同じタイミングで動いてんだよな。 よし。完璧では完璧ではないですか。ちょっと早かったけど。あ、壁上がれるってわけじゃない、さすがに。
What is this rubbish? I'm done with you. Stand down, mate. Right, listen now.
やっちった。
Please stop right there.
What do you have, Buckley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London.
Oh,
See
that's
here,
what
a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them.
なんとかなっ
This list
た。
can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
あー、クソ時間かかっちゃったよ。
Terminating the search.
どいて。通りたいの。通りたいの。そうそうそうそう。え、かっこいいじゃん、この曲また。あ、これシャドウ出れる？普通に出れませんね。クソ下手。ほらー、どかないと。ちょっとおじいさん引いちゃうよ。あっぶねあっぶねえな。なんで出てくんだし。そうそうそうそうそう。 はい、ごめんなさい。やりすぎだよ。さすがにやりすぎだよ。わかる。でも車難しいんだもん。あ、ごめんなさい。
Received. Stand by for further developments.
Right, close this fucker down.
にゃーん。いや、待って逃げる。なんかちょっと頭にきちゃった。
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
また頭にきちゃったんだもん。なんかゲットした。何？なんだよ。なんか絡まれた。全員こうやって見れるんだね。あ、こういう感じ?
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
You a DedSec or something? If you are, then I've got something for you. This boss of mine needs a little payback. I'd like you to help me.
DedSec isn't really in the business of settling violent revenge debts.
I get it. Violence makes me squeamish. I was a car thief. Jack whips for this arsehole. I was hot-wiring this supercar, the job went Pete Tong, and my boss took the car and left me laying by the side of the road. I made it out by the skin of my teeth. The idea of that arsehole driving around in that supercar. I want you to steal it from him. Listen, help me with this, and I'll return a favour. I always do.
Sounds fun, man.
ああ、これか。
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now.
その動き何？その動きなんだ？大切な車両です。ああ、はいはいはい。ねえ、なになになになになになになにどうした？あ、ちょっと待った。5年滞納してるっていうのはなんでわかるし、そんなこと。あれ？工作員のイアン・ローソンによる逮捕から助けてもらった。どういうこと？
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
Well, if you're with DedSec, I got some information you might be able to use.
Go on.
My whole division just got sacked. Boom. Just like that. No severance package, nothing.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I'm getting by. The whole thing doesn't sit right with me, though. They said we were all replaced, but how could they have hired 300 skilled tech workers so fast? Nah, they're up to something.
You want us to investigate whoever replaced you?
Nailed it. I'll owe you whatever the fuck you want if you help me out with this.
Bus 持ってんの？へえ。え、欲しいかも。ドローンの形でする。
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
Oh, you're DedSec. Good. I need help with something.
That's what we're here for. What's going on?
My friend's got this rare blood disorder. And with the NHS in the state it's in, he hasn't been able to get proper treatment in months. The only doctor that would help him works for Clan Kelly. Highly expensive and illegal. But I had no other choice.
Go on.
It was a fucking scam. The drugs worked, but my friend got addicted. That's when the doc stopped giving the treatment unless we paid more. Much more. Now we can't afford it.
What a piece of work. But get your friend the medication and need, don't worry.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
You better track that raw stone box.
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
さすが。っていう感じで仲間を増やしていくんだね。 じゃああれ使おうか。ちょっと一回ぐらい安全運転で行かないとね。遅くね。なんかようわからんけど変なことが起きた。
You're listening to the bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches. You're listening to The Bug, the Resistance comedy show brought to you by the Buccaneer Network. I'm Andy, joining me, as always, Alice.
I'm excited to be here. Apparently, the Resistance is not going well.
Again? Well, there has been some news about DedSec, the Resistance and/or terrorist organisation, delete according to preference. Not preference, sorry, delete according to whether or not you work for the government, SIRS, Bloom, the Kellys or Albion. According to a SIRS official, DedSec is no longer a threat. Which I guess is true, in that it was never a threat in the first place. Reminds me of when my great-aunt Gladys had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that surgeon's a real threat, waggling that knife at me, trying to knock me out. What they call a scalpel and an anaesthetic, Gladys. Anyway, if SIRS officials say DedSec is dead and buried, I guess we have to assume that, well, DedSec's never been stronger. But I do worry, Alice. I mean, sometimes I think, is there any hope? Do you still have hope?
I don't think I'm allowed to have hope. We're living in the self-selected, algorithmically designated information equivalent of a propaganda state, and every resistance that I've ever seen is weaker than the British pound.
やばい、なんか
I feel like hope is an expensive thing
何
to
も言え
buy
なくなっ
these
ちゃう。
days.
普通に楽しんで
I
る
mean, is it all totally
Drive.
pointless? Well, I mean, it can feel pointless, but then again, I've spent almost all of my life doing pointless things like watching sport.
あれちょっと待って、なんかいたね今。ああ。なんだ。
Is the light at the end of the tunnel a burning effigy of the concept of hope?
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches. You're listening to The Bug, the Resistance comedy show brought to you by the Buccaneer Network. I'm Andy, joining me, as always, Alice.
I'm excited to be here. Apparently, the Resistance is not going well.
Again? Well, there has been some news about DedSec, the Resistance and/or terrorist organisation, delete according to preference. Not preference, sorry, delete according to whether or not you work for the government, SIRS, Bloom, the Kellys or Albion. According to a SIRS official, DedSec is no longer a threat. Which I guess is true, in that it was never a threat in the first place. Reminds me of when my great-aunt Gladys had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that surgeon was a real threat, waggling that
ありがとう、楽しかった。
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
What's your fucking problem? trouble. Oh, fuck that. You're in Clan Kelly land now. You're gonna get nothing but trouble here now. Fuck off before I break your face.
There's the laptop.
Search up the area. Someone's playing with that vehicle.
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data. I found them at warehouse where the experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Stop! No point anymore!
いや、うんと遠いね、また。あー、じゃあ車だったら。お前なんか関わりそうだけど、一緒。オーマイガー！お前すごいセンス悪いやつ持ってんだ。
Listening to the bug, the resistance show brought to you by the Buccaneer Network. I'm Andy, joining me, as always, Alice.
I'm excited to be here.
あー、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
Not going well.
Again.
ごめん、ちょっと待って。
Resistance and/or terrorist organisation, delete according to preference. Not preference, sorry, delete according to whether or not you work for the government, SIRS, Bloom, the Kellys, or Albion.
見なかったことにしよう。
DedSec is no longer a threat. Which I guess is true in that it was never a threat in the first place. Reminds me of when my great aunt Gladys had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that's...
あんな悲惨な事故は夢だ。きっと夢なんだ。ダメだ。きっとそうだ、夢だ。君たちが惹かれたのはきっと夢だ。危なっ。
But I do worry, Alice. I mean, sometimes I think, is there any hope? Do you still have hope?
I don't think I'm allowed to have hope. We're living in this self-selected, algorithmically designated information equivalent of a propaganda state, and every resistance that I've ever seen is weaker than the British pound. I feel like hope is an expensive thing to buy these days.
I mean, is it all totally pointless? What we got? I mean, it can feel pointless, but then again, I've spent almost all of my life doing pointless things like watching sport, thinking about sport, thinking about watching sport, learning French, and hoping for a better future. All completely pointless. But yeah, I've done them, so we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, what is that light? Is it an oncoming train? Well, no, it couldn't be. Obviously, that train would be late or cancelled. Is the light at the end of the tunnel a burning effigy of the concept of hope? Quite possibly. Is it the soul of Sky Larson imploding into its own vacuum? May well be that. Is it the ego of Nigel Cass that is now so big that it's sucked all the light in the universe into itself? I think that it's most likely is that, but we'll never give up hope, friends. This resistance will never die. And one day, we will again be free.
あー、ごめんなさいすっげえ突き飛ばしちゃった今。でちげえじゃんちょっと。キーン。何あれ。
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Copy.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
最初の車がこれ。ぴょーん。あ。操作がうまく慣れてない。あ、いけた。いける？そう。あ、いけない。これ上げたとしたらどうなるの？あ？ あ、なんか壊された系？あ、壊された系ですね。あいつ許せませんね。もうこのカモフラ率 100% の俺にかかれば。なんか引っかかった。どうやって？あ、上からもしかして。あ、上からくせえな。あ、間違えた。上から臭いね。え？何？いや、攻撃してないんですけど。攻撃してないんですけど。あー、難しいな、これ。そう。まあ、この際重要なのはそこじゃなくて、ここからどう上がるかなんだよね。あ、そんなことできですか。寝ててね、ごめんね。
Let's find this fucker.
Yeah, no one here, but I'll keep looking. Let's make this quick, right? Don't make me drag you out, kicking and screaming.
君どうやって見つけたんですか？オッケー。難しいな、こっからですね。間違えたー。 これは無理やりに行くしかないかな。どうしましょうかね。あれ今じゃね？
Me have the vehicle. Now what?
I found a safe location where a friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
You to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral.
振り切れた的な感じだね。あ、いけましたね。あ、よかったですね。
Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breed the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground content, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out how it's possible for cynical, short-term leaders like our beloved Prime Minister to give birth to political nightmares. No full names, as you know. These days, telling the truth can get you killed. Helen spelt out the dangers of populism for major political magazines and websites back in the pre-censorship days.
The appeal of fascist politics is about strong men, and they are usually men, because it's about saying there are simple problems that are really easy to define, say immigration, and there are simple solutions to them.
いやー、やっぱ勢い大事だな、勢い
Because
って
they make sense of a world that can
何
often
事
feel
も
really
大事です
complicated
わ
and confusing, and they do offer or seem to offer action instead of what politics can often be, which is a kind of messy set of compromises where no one gets really what they want, everyone gets a little bit of it. And that's the problem, really, is you end up in a situation where it looks like someone is going to do something incredible and transformative, but of course, either it never really delivers, or it delivers at a huge cost to, for example, dehumanizing people. And I think you see that in the rhetoric around immigration. If you say immigrants are a problem, we're going to stop them, it's a legitimate political stance for a country to want to control its borders, but the way that that's done can often end up being very cruel and inhumane, because what you have said is immigrants specifically.
逆走だけど
Not every fascist is a populist, but they are two interlinked styles of government, really, because what fascists tend to do is rely on narratives of deep change and of enemies. I think that's one of the hallmarks of this style of politics, where you represent your opponents not just as people who disagree with you, but as existential threats, as evil people. So you see it in the course of the run-up to the Second World War, where Jewish people are represented as, you know, rats and a scourge. You see it with Muslims, where they are represented as coming to take over and replace white people. So you have big defined groups of enemies that the person who is trying to convince you to vote for them, or later on simply to support their regime perhaps, you know, needs to defeat. There is always an enemy to be defeated. Unfortunately, one of the things we're very bad at as humans is recognizing different things when they don't look like previous examples. So I think in pre-crisis Britain we had an idea that when fascism came it would look again like the 1930s. It would look like a single charismatic leader. It would look like a jackboots in a street with huge flags. And it didn't look like that. It looked like social media groups. It looked like poisoning the world so that no information could be trusted. It had its own specific flavor, and that, I think, blinded people, as did a kind of complacency that things aren't ever going to get that bad ever again. That's a problem for the past. We're much more sophisticated now. You know, we're not going to succumb to these great moods of emotion where everyone is hysterically listening to a leader. Well, guess what? People don't change that much.
Where do authoritarians come from? Before the crisis, Ian was a senior journalist.
That thing? It's done. The drugs are in a safe place. We'll send you the coordinates so your friend can start to wean off them as soon as possible.
I owe you.
Want to put your skills to good use? DedSec is always up for new blood.
Yes. I think we'll make a formidable team.
イエーイ、初めて採用した銀タレさん。銀ちゃん。一人採用したか。まあそんなところかな今日は。なんかいっぱい事故で引いちゃった気がするけど、まあまあまあまあ。
I'm happy another person has woken up and wants to do the right thing.
Yes, I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
Fantastic. Could you back up, y'all?
ああ、切り替えってそういうことね。
What do you want, shitface?
It's good for any situation. What's our status on the treatment?
What?
Listen, been a while of trouble.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry.
Reporting to base, incident under control.
そんなところかな今日は。はい、ということで今日はここまでです。ご視聴くださいました方々ありがとうございました。またね。